Throughout this course, I've been researching racism in medicine and found that our healthcare system needs to be cured. I found this topic interesting because although I'm a pre-med biology major and go to the doctor casually when I need a checkup or a flu shot, I never thought to blame our healthcare system. Like the majority of people, I acknowledge racism in medicine, but wrongfully assume the blame to be on the individual rather than society. Some healthcare policies and actions towards letting more minorities into medical school have already been made, but racism in hospitals is still increasing because our current national election is creating racial tensions. These policies will continue to waste time and money without our involvement. This is why I'm claiming the most effective way to diminish racism in medicine is to first recognize that racism can oddly enough bring us together, and then secondly, reform hospitals to create a safer environment. Prejudice is constantly occurring in hospitals. Surprisingly, it occurs between doctors. Studies show that the heads of hospitals are predominantly white and often brush off discriminatory acts, making most doctors hesitant to even report these acts. There are also the issues of patients being hostile towards a doctor solely based on stereotypes, and worst of all, white doctors use their status as an excuse to be dismissive towards minority patients. Altaf Sadi is a current neurologist. As seen in this picture of her and her colleagues, she's clearly the only Muslim woman. In one of her articles, she expresses how her patients only see her headscarf and not her accomplishments. This discrimination adds to the stress of her job. She writes about how everyone has felt like an outsider before and argues that we should all be fighting the same fight. Joining together is the first step necessary to eliminate racism in hospitals. Mary Bissett is a doctor who works with the Black Lives Matter movement and uses her knowledge of medicine to find a solution to racism in medicine. I am most interested in her internal reform theory. It focuses on meaningful changes at the hospital level that create a more comfortable environment by hiring more minority doctors to match the diversity of our population, or by hosting workshops that educate doctors on how to properly deal with a patient who feels uncomfortable. Ashish Jha is a doctor who, as you'll see, believes in a different solution for racism in medicine. First off, his reasons for why racism in medicine exists are that there is no cultural sensitivity between the patient and the doctor, and that Black patients tend to go to lower quality hospitals despite if they live closer to a better one. His first solution is a report card that would be sent back to the doctor who blindly gave a poor referral, but this is ineffective because the amount of people who actually go and get a referral before going to another doctor is low. He also wants to raise the national standards of hospitals, and according to his own evidence, lower quality hospitals will be forced to shut down due to lack of funding, and Black patients will scout out the lowest quality hospital among them. I do respect Dr. Jha's work, but he is clearly missing a piece of the puzzle if his one article is self-contradicting. He focuses too much on trying to fix the low-quality hospitals instead of trying to fix the actual relationships between people. Now I hope you can more clearly see that society first must unite together or no meaningful change will be made, and that the medical industry needs to be altered at the hospital level. This is important because the site of care should be accepting. If anything, it is unconstitutional to stand by and watch innocent people be denied the respect they deserve in a place as intimate as a hospital. Our generation is too smart and too passionate to let racism go unrealized and grow past the point of no return. We do have the ability to eliminate racism in medicine. Finally, just keep in mind the simple changes we can make to make equality and kindness a priority in places like hospitals where it should be.
Free created using Powtoon.